Everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am taking part in the One Sketch Challenge, which is hosted by Lisa from Crafting Diva, who's Crafting Diva, and she sends us a sketch every month on the first of each month at 6 o'clock. This comes out, and this is a sketch for April. So this is obviously a tiny sketch that I've printed out, but obviously you can make it any size that you want it to be. I have decided to use a card front. I've made it a 6x6 card front. You could make it anything you want. It doesn't have to be a card. It could be a journal page. It could just be a bit of art, work, home decor type stuff. It could be any of those things. It could even be the lid of a box. So there's quite a few of us take part in this challenge, so if you head down to the description box below, it will go to all the links of everybody taking part, and please do look at their videos and share the love and do give them love. So this is a sketch. So I've cut all my pieces out, and I'm just really going to be using lots of pieces that I don't use. I've not had them in my stash for ages, and I haven't used them. Lots of papers and things, and they're a mixture of papers. They're not all from the one brand or anything. So I've got my base card, which I said was 6x6. So that is the base, and then I've got a layer which I could have had this way or that way, but I've decided that I'm going to put the dotty colour down. So that is the bit where the darker blue is there. And then I've got a piece which is this piece at the side, and that's going to fit on there. I may have to cut that bit, I think. Then I've got a piece for down the bottom. There's another sort of rectangular piece, and I'm just going to pop that onto there. I will have to cut that. Then behind that there is this long, thin, I should say in front of that piece. So I could either have it that way or that way. I've not decided. I might have it that way, but I might have it that way. I don't know. And then you've got two kind of rectangular pieces, so I've chose these two, and there's also a circle behind that which I'm going to pop on like so, and that's what it's kind of going to look like. Then I've got some little bits of toppers that I had in my stash. A lot of these came from Kim Kelly in a swap. So I thought I might put some of these on just to decorate it. It's not the same colours, but it's a bright spring-like card. So let's just get gluing that down. Now I will have to cut this piece here because I've just seen it's too long. So let's just chop that piece first, and then I'll get on with gluing it together and making my card. So yeah, quite a lot of us are involved in this, and sometimes it's different people each month, but it's mostly the same people. So do check out Crafting Diva, who is Lisa. She is on YouTube, and she hosts this great collaboration with whoever really wants to join in, I think. I think though you'd have to email her to join into the challenge, but if you want to just do one of the copy the sketch here, you can actually put it on your social media pages and pop it on there with the hashtag One Sketch Challenge. So yep, so I'm involved in quite a few challenges. I've got another one coming up next week. I'll not let too many secrets away, but yes, I'm going to be joining into that. I'm looking forward to that as well. Let's put this on, and I'm also going to be doing a bit of a collaboration with Misa Print, who are the stock Gummiapan dies, but also Alexandra Renka and some lot of other things. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that as well. So look out for that. And I believe there will probably be some kind of special offer with that. Anyway, we're doing this one today. So now I've put my base bit down, that panel at the side, this panel here, and now I'm going to put this piece of, and I think I'm just going to keep it like that. Because at first I thought I was going to do a wee monochrome type card, but then I looked at it and thought, oh, that looks a wee bit boring. No, I'm not going to do that. So I decided now I am going to try and just press down these edges, because when you cut sometimes you get a bit of a curl over edges. So let's just see, that's kind of straight. Now there's 3 wee dots here. I think I'm going to put some possibly gems or something. Right, so I'm now going to pop the circle on. I'm going to pop it, I think, that side up, because it's nice with the pink. So this is just a circle from using a die from my stash. Don't know the name of the dies, I can't think offhand. They're possibly Creative Expressions, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So got that far, and then we've got these 2 pieces here which are going to go on the top now. That's got pink and that's got, no, I cut them that way so that they would go like so, just like so. I think then maybe that one might be slightly too big. Let's just chop it a bit more. And then chop it down a bit at the bottom as well, because it just looked a bit too long there. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what everybody else brings out today in their little sketches. Hee hee hee, I think. Right, so we'll stick that one down like that. And so let's just kind of stick that kind of there. Like that. And then this one, just stick that just below. Now, I think I might put that up onto foam, just to give it a wee bit of height. Over the top here, that's better. Come on. What's going on here? Didn't want to come off, that one. I quickly abandoned the trying to take it off with the pokey tool because I'm not very good at it. I prefer using my nails, so it's back to my nails again. And take that piece off here. So then this piece is going to just come kind of, let me see, just kind of, I think, here. Hopefully that's not too wobbly. Right, and then I'm going to add some bits and pieces. So there is this one happy day, or I do have happy birthday as well, which I'd stamped out and had in my stash. And there's this little bike, which is quite nice. There's also a pot of plants, which I could have as well. Could also put the happy birthday on the side. I know that. I could have these little flowers down there as well, perhaps. Don't know. And then, as I say, I've got these words which I got from Kim, which I could have on it, but I don't know, maybe not with the black. I've got this one, Sending Love, as well, which is quite nice. So I think I'm just going to go with that. Now I know there's 3 things here, so probably that's not a good place to put the happy birthday. Put it there. I hope that'll be okay, Lisa, to just put that there. No, it's not in the sketch, but I just thought it might be okay just to put that on. Hope that's okay. Push that in a bit, try and get it a bit not that far in. Like that. Yep, that'll do, I think that's fine. Right, and then I'm just going to add these little bits onto here. You probably can't see that one very well, but it's there. Then I'm going to add this little vase of urn of flowers, like that, and then this wee bike. Which I'm going to just put there on the side, like that. Maybe I will put these flowers in. I was just trying to think where I could actually have them. Maybe I should have put the bike up a bit. Let's see if I can move this up slightly. And then we can maybe just pop these on the bottom like that. Just it's getting darker and darker in here. I don't have my lights on. I hope it's not too dull for you. So you just pop them at the bottom like that. And then I'm just going to add some little gems, which I've got at the back here. Let's see what we've got. So we've got these nice ones, which might work, or we've just got some, let's see what I've got to choose. Oh, we've got these little hearts. They might be nice. Let's do 3 little hearts. So we'll do one here in the darker pink colour. And then the lighter pink one, we'll do just squint. And then the darker pink. Again, just there. And I'm very happy with that. So that is my card for the sketch challenge, one sketch challenge hosted by Lisa, who's the Crafting Diva here on YouTube. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Do let me know your thoughts on it. And I'll be back very soon. And do remember to check out the ladies in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.